Hi there, this is Jen, and thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I am super excited to be participating in a birthday celebration hop, and the hop is for Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner and Neha with Crescent Creations. They both have November birthdays, and so we are celebrating their birthdays by hopping along with some birthday themed projects. So you are definitely assured lots of different ideas for some birthday cards. And there are some amazing sponsors for this hop, and those are up on the screen right now. And there are also some giveaways from some of these sponsors. So don't forget to check the description below for the prizes, as well as the link to the next person in the hop. As well, I wanted to mention real quick that the individual channels, some of them might have giveaways as well. So lots of opportunities to win some fabulous prizes. Just don't forget to leave a comment on the videos that you have watched. As always, if there is somebody that is new to you and you absolutely love them, please give them some love and subscribe to their channel. And so let's get started. So the card that I'm making is going to be a cute birthday card, and I am using the Stamp Club from Tonic Studios. It's not a subscription based club. It's just you purchase the ones you want, and then the ones you don't purchase. But I've never bought it before, and I bought this, I think it was the month before last, and I haven't had the chance to use it, so this was the perfect opportunity. I absolutely love, this is how it comes in the mail to you. It's already in these little things that you can put in a binder, and it's got the tab on the top. I just think it's so awesome. So it's a stamp set and coordinating dies. It's called Little Monsters. I did check, and it is still available if you're interested. And they also have another club kit that is out. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with inking up my images. And so I wasn't sure exactly if I was going, which ones I was going to use. And so I just went ahead and pretty much put all of the monsters and a few of the little accessories onto my stamping platform and inked that up with some VersaFine Clair in Nocturne, which is a pigment ink, and that I am going to be using my Zig Colors or brush markers to watercolor, and so that ink will not smear. And then now I'm creating my panel for the die that is included in this set, and I am using some Catherine Pooler inks in Party Dress, Lime Ricky, and Something Borrowed. And then I'm going to take that die and run that through my Big Shot machine. And I wasn't concerned with putting these back exactly in any particular order, and so because I wanted to leave some white spaces as well as a little bit of pops of color. And so what I did was I went ahead and I ran that same die through my Big Shot again to get the kind of the template that I'm going to use on my card panel. And so I just went ahead and popped out all of those little circles and then trimmed that down so it will fit on my card. And then I'm going to take this artist tack, which I absolutely love. I talk about it every time I do an intricate die or something like this that I don't want to take the time to glue. Artist tack is basically micro dots of glue. You stick it in there, burnish it, and then adhere it to your project. Super easy. And then I adhered that piece to a card base that's a little smaller than 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm taking some liquid glue and adding it to the circle and then popping either a white circle in there or a colored circle. And so I go ahead and do this process until I'm happy with my background. And then I'm going to start on my coloring. So I'm using the Zig brush markers, and whenever I use any water-based marker to watercolor, I always do an outline first to get areas of color where I think the shadows are, and I am no expert at that, but I do the best that I can, and so then I bring out that color with the water. And then most of the times I do at least one more layer, sometimes two, until my image is complete. And then I did that for all of my images, and as you can see that little image in the middle, maybe you can't tell right here, but the die slipped when it was going through my machine and I didn't realize it, and so he kind of got cut a little bit, and so I had to trim him up, but his little toes are cut off and part of his ears. So but for this little monster, he has a flower that he's eating, and so I went ahead and glued that to him. And then I'm going to take all of my pieces and those will be adhered to my background. But at first I'm going to take the leftover piece that I used originally. I'm going to cut that end strip off so I can add a little bit of a border strip to transition between the panel and the card base. And then I'll go ahead and adhere all of my pieces. I also did cut out the high with one of the dies in the set from the same piece of paper that was left over. And I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that to the top. Originally I was going to use a white birthday sentiment, and then decided that I would use that leftover paper and cut my sentiment out of there as well. I added a bunch of little gems and enamel dots, and so that will finish my card off. I hope that Neha and Debbie have a wonderful birthday month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like it or find it informative, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to check for the next person in the hop linked below, as well as leave a comment to be entered into one of the giveaways. All of the information is going to be listed in the description below. Thanks again so much, and I hope to see you next time.